Hello, good citizens of the Sassyverse. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my February flip through. January was late. I did it on time. I just couldn't get it posted on time. But February is here. It is on time. You're welcome. This month I went with the tulip theme. I let people on my Instagram, which will be linked below, vote for like what kind of ideas, themes, and visuals and aesthetics they like the best, and that's what I went with. The themes were strawberry, tulip, and boba tea versus peaches, lilies, and iced tea. So I'm really excited about that. This time I actually kind of worked on stickers and prints for my upcoming coffee shop. I'll put the link below. I don't really know how coffee works. Maybe you can follow it up until I get some things concretely linked there, but that is coming up in February as well. I'm very excited. But for now, I kind of wanted to take the inspiration from those prints and stickers and put it into my bullet journal, which really made the whole process so much easier. I feel like all of 2023, every time I came up with the BuJo theme, creating all of my spreads for the month took at least a week. It was like finding reference photos and trying to make decisions and drawing everything 2 or 3 times and just still hating it by the time it was said and done. This year, I'm really hoping to shorten the process. This entire spread took me about like maybe 8 hours, which for some people might sound like a lot, but considering it used to take me a full week to do my entire setup for the month, 8 hours is like nothing. It's like I did it so fast. So I'll just pat myself on the back. And when we get into this flip through, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video and you want to help me grow my channel, please share this video or tag people. I don't really know how YouTube works, okay? I don't know how any platform works outside of Instagram. It's sad, but it's true. So tag people, share this video, do all the things, and I really appreciate the support. Thank you. So for the first time ever, I have a few blank pages at the end of January. I typically don't reflect because I am behind and I just need to get to the next month, so I don't even have time to think about how the previous month went. But for 2024, I really want to be intentional about reflecting. I do like memory keeping, and I do like journaling about my day and so forth. My nails are going through it. I took some nail polish off and I'm in between changing them up. Do you see this? Do you see it? Let's get into February. I wanted to go with like a cute little tulip vibe because I'm creating some stickers for my coffee shop and they are tulip themed. So I thought that would be kind of cute. I feel like it's a little bit dark, the background, but I don't dislike it. I think I just wanted something a little bit softer and lighter. Next month, I think I'm gonna play around with using like color pencils or just something that I know will offer that lighter energy that I'm really hoping for. Again, the energy, the goals, the tasks, and an affirmation. I actually didn't fill this out for January because I was late. So I definitely want to be intentional about doing the reflection and setting the like energy for the coming month. Here's my calendar. I kind of like this one better. The darker purple background, I think it worked out a little bit better for me, but just a quick little calendar. For some reason, I kept putting the stickers starting like one over here. Now I see why people just leave this blank and like have their calendar look like that. You know what I mean? Because I played myself, but we figured it out. This is just some of the platforms that I create content on, or this is my little shop. And I just need like a little tiny calendar so I know what day is what, and it'll kind of help me to remember like the things that I need to be creating on here. So my idea, my thought is maybe to have like some color coded dots. So like if there's something that I want to do on Patreon, or if there's something that I did on Patreon, I can put like an orange dot because the Patreon logo is orange, or a red dot because the YouTube logo is red and white. Something like that. I haven't really figured it out specifically just yet, but I'm thinking about like a little color coded dot so that I can track when I'm putting up content throughout the month so that I can see better like my consistency. I'm not really good with keeping a schedule for myself, but I would like to actually pay attention to like where I'm posting and like where a lot of my time and energy is going to, and that'll help me create a better balance across the board. And then over here we have like my brain dump, so this will just be like content ideas. And then Sassy Oracle is a page that I share with my friend, and it's also like a shop, so she and I both are creating content, and so I have like a little calendar over here so that I can pay attention to like when it's a day that I've got some content that needs to go up versus when it's a day that she'll be putting content up. These little stickers actually are white. I just took the same color from the tulips and I colored in the stickers to make them pink because I just thought it was kind of cute, you know? Who doesn't love pink? Of course, my expensive, listen, we had a little struggle bus here, okay? I keep thinking it's January. So I had to like cut a little piece of paper from the back to like cover up the fact that I put January really big right here. This was really helpful for me last month. I'm really surprised. I used to do the whole like thing where it's like the date, the amount, whether it was like a withdrawal or a deposit and then the total. That would stress me out, and then I would just like avoid the whole spread. Now, much better for me is to list out all of my bills, how much they are and when they're due, and how much I paid. If I have it, I always try to pay a little bit extra on my bills. I just imagine that eventually the little bit extra that I pay will accumulate. So if I ever hit like a really hard month, then that extra will like kind of like come back for me. I also want to track how much I spend in groceries and gas. Last month I was handed some shit sandwiches, and so I had to go over to my sister's house because our pipes froze, and I was driving to the other side of town every day, sometimes twice a day. And so I just kind of want to pay attention for budgeting purposes. How much am I spending on groceries and how often am I buying them? And how much am I spending on gas and how often am I getting it? Up here would be work expenses. Last month, the only thing I bought was like one of those like sticky tripod things for the mirror. But sometimes that will include if I paid for like a subscription for editing, if I have other like tools, art supplies, whatever it is that I might need to buy. I put that over here on work expenses. I think it's going to help me a lot better with taxes. I always say I'm going to keep my receipts, and then literally 2 weeks into January, it feels like it's so much trash and I don't want to deal with it. So I'm just trying to keep like a working log of what's what. And then by the end of the month, I can always go on my bank statement because it'll definitely be there as verification that that's what I spent it for. And then this will be like a little bit more of a detailed description. So that's kind of my idea. And then here, I just want to start tracking like if I'm getting income and how much it is. So I will have Patreon, Instagram, YouTube, and my coffee shop over here just to start tracking like if I'm making any money in any of these areas. As of right now, I pretty much exclusively make money from Patreon. So if Patreon is your thing and you're curious about content that I might have over there, please consider joining my Patreon. And now here we are, my first weekly. I just create these stickers and I don't even care. I love the color brown. I could do everything in a monochrome spectrum of brown, beige, black. It is for me, so I probably will never create new ones. I'm just gonna stick with the brown. But I have like a few tasks that I need to focus on every week. I'm trying to get better about meal prep, at least having an idea of what meals I want to cook. It does not matter if I make these meals or not. It is just say, hey, this is the food that we have for the week, and this is what you can do with that food. That's all I need. This is my habit tracker. I like to do it weekly instead of monthly. TBQH, I don't even really follow this weekly, so I'm trying to get better about it. But these are kind of like some of the things that are really important to me that I want to create more consistency and more habits around, like more rigid rituals and regimens around. And then this is the content that I would create and the things that I need to check. Sometimes it's just ideas that I don't want to forget. And sometimes it's actually like a deadline where it's just like, hey, this is what you need to get up. This is what you need to get up. We're not even going to talk about how I did this for last month and then completely forgot to post. Okay, we're just gonna, it's not gonna happen again. It's not gonna happen again. I'm doing my thing now. But that is it for my February setup. I think it's really cute and I'm pretty excited to use it. I really love the tulips. I like the color story a whole lot. It is a little bit darker than I would have wanted, but I do think that at the end of the day, it's still giving what it needs to give. And yeah, I definitely want to experiment more also with using markers instead of paints. I want to do more with markers, and I want to do more with like collage and things like that. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Bye.